What's up, world? Guess what day it is? It's Fruit Monday, y'all. Happy Fruit Monday to everyone. We back again with the bang, 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 banger. We out here doing some walk and talk real quick. You know, our good Pacific Northwest day. Look at by the water. It's overcast, rainy, but we still out here trying to get that vitamin D. You feel me? It's very important to get sun exposure even when it's not so sunny. So getting daylight exposure is very important for our skin and for our bones and our whole system. But thought I brought to you guys another Fruit Monday here by the bay. And yeah, let's do a little walk and talk, y'all. Hopefully everyone had a great weekend, had a fun weekend, and a safe weekend. So we're back again. It's another Monday in the Pacific Northwest, where you already know it's always room here for rain. Sorry, y'all, people are messaging me. But yeah, so talk about as the weather change, your mindset has to change. Especially if you live in a part of the world that you have 4 to 3 to 2 seasons. The weather does change, so that means your mindset got to change. Here in the PNW, it's getting close to fall and winter season, so that means more rain, more overcast, less light, less sun, which means that you further have to pay attention and take care of your health. Because as the days change and it's more difficult to get sun exposure, you gotta figure out how you can do that. So one of the best ways is to, get up early, try to get some sun as you start your day, and know that the sun won't be out as long. So that means you want to get as much exposure to the sun, because as the winter hits, you will need to continue to have good vitamin D exposure and absorption. And the only way you can do that is with the daylight. Yes, there are supplements out there, but they don't work as good and they're not as good for you. So hopefully you guys can hear me with this walk and talk. Got a lot of sounds in the background, but this is what we do. Anyways, I guess I'll stop off here real quick. Sit on a rock, look at the water. So yeah, y'all. As the weather change in your part of the world or in your hemisphere, your mindset has to change a little bit, and make sure you still balance out the necessary things for your health. One is the quality of food, specifically fruits you eat. 2, the movement you do throughout the day, and 3, the rest that you give your body throughout the day. Those 3 elements, and you could add water as a 4th element, is really how you're going to take full charge and full control of your health. So eating as much hydrating form foods, which you're going to get most of that in your fruits. Huge on fruits, obviously. Fruit Monday, let's go. And then movement, right? So if you have all your limbs and you can move your body, go ahead, get out and do it. The best way to do it is to, right now I'm taking a little break. I'm just walking alongside the water just for a low impact movement, and I'm getting my sun exposure. So I'm doing 2 things at once, or getting the benefit of 2 things at once. I know some people like to go to the gym, get on a treadmill, or lift weights and things like that. I also do those things, but if I have an opportunity that I can get outside and move my body a little bit, I would much rather do that than being in a sweaty filled gym. But either one is going to be beneficial for your health. If you can get to the gym, or if you can go outside, run, walk, jog, exercise, calisthenics, Pilates, whatever, yoga, whatever float your boat as far as movement goes. It's important. Our bodies are a moving vessel, so it's important to move that. And also try to get grounded while you do it if you're outside, whether it's having your shoes off or sitting on a rock like I am right now, or just, touching a tree. All these things are gonna help you get your body moving and grooving and grounded, and more health along the way. So that's really it for y'all today. Is just mostly the 3 to 4 elements. Fruits, right? Eating as much hydrating form fruits as you can. Start your morning off with instead of crazy solid breakfast, start your morning off with a light form of fruits: blueberries, grapes, bananas, oranges, watermelon, you name it. You just want to eat it by itself, let that digest, and then perhaps if you want, you can grab some other solid food in about an hour or so after you eat your rehydrating, your remineralization, your revitaminization fruit. It's all natural, all good, and you eat that first when you break your fast in the morning, and I'm pretty sure your health will start. If you do that consistently, you will see the change, you will feel the change, and you will be the change as your health continues to get online and get stronger. And then from there, you try to add some form of movement in your diet. I said in your diet, but in your lifestyle. And then the big one, honestly, is rest. A lot of people, we do tend to get at least 2 out of the 3 to 4 elements right when it comes to your health. But even myself, we fall back and forget that sleep is very vital to repair, to heal, to strengthen our body after a day's worth of eating healthy and a day's worth of moving your body in good ways. And then now it's time to rest, repair, recover, and re-energize. Okay, so rest, getting your 5 to 8 hours of sleep is very important. Deep REM sleep is very important. And then, hydrating the body, right? So you can do it with fruits if you eat a lot of watery fruits. If not, get you some really good spring water or even distilled water and put your little trace minerals in it or sea salt to add remineralizations to the water, and there you go. You have hydration in a cup. And so doing these things will just continue to expand your health, your growth as a human being, as a individual, as a person, and that will just go out to the world and help everyone be better, because each one teach one, right? So if you feel very healthy, you look good, you look strong, people are gonna ask you how you do that, and now you can explain that to them. So that's it, y'all. Oh, before we go, we gotta see what the fruit of the day is, right? So you might not think I got some fruit on me because I'm out here walking, but your boy always stay fruit up. So we got some grapes today. Y'all know the deal about grapes. Super good for you, hydrated, got iron in it. You know, it's good for your digestive system, good for detoxification purposes, and just to get you vital and healthy. You know, I just recently saw a video of a man had different fruits on a table, and he had a voltmeter, and he was checking the voltage because, again, we know the reason why fruits are so healthy and powerful for us is because they are alive. They're energetic just like we are. And if you're energetic, if you're alive, you need to eat alive things to continue for you to continue to be very alive and healthy. So the man just put the terminals, or let's just say the meter, on the grape, and it had energy, it had voltage going through it and in it. So, and it's just sitting there on the table. So that goes to show y'all, there is energy in fruits, and there's an energy in a lot, unprocessed foods like the grape and banana and the watermelon, and the list goes on with these fruits. If you put a slab of meat on that table and put the voltmeter up to it, there's no electrical voltage going through it, so it's a dead thing. Now, that's up to you if you want to continue to eat a lot of dead things compared to healthy things, but I'm here to just tell you, if you want to be vital, healthy, and strong, you gotta have more vital, healthy, and strong foods in your diet to make that happen. See how simple that is? So we out here, we're gonna finish the walk, and y'all have a good Fruit Monday, y'all. Peace to the fruits. Peace to the fruits.